is an effective way for rideshare drivers to fight back against carjackers. Whether you're driving for Uber or Lyft, there is no denying that there is an excessive amount of us rideshare drivers having our cars taken from us, often at gunpoint while on the job. Nevertheless, Detroit, Michigan, and ride sharing is in the news. So we're going to talk about that today. And anytime you put Detroit and ride sharing together, you already know what comes to mind. What up, folks? Once again, it is your boy Tim with another ride sharing video. 74-year-old rideshare driver with Uber was carjacked in Birmingham, a suburb of the Detroit metropolitan area. Had his car taken, but he had a second phone in the vehicle. This is from an article titled, "Thief Easily Tracked Using Find My Phone app After Carjacking in Birmingham," an Uber driver. So the point we're going to be making today and asking is, do you have any sort of tracking device on your vehicle? Make no mistake about it, getting carjacked as a rideshare driver is a very real possibility. I've done stories all over the damn country, particularly in areas like Detroit, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Chicago. I'm doing stories all the time of drivers losing their cars and some even losing their lives in the process. So wanted to run this by you because I do believe this is an effective way for many of us to combat being carjacked. For the simple reason that even if you lose your car and survive, you've also lost your livelihood. So getting the vehicle back in a timely manner is very important for maintaining your livelihood. So if you have some sort of a tracking device in your vehicle, you can get it back a hell of a lot quicker than simply waiting for it to turn up deserted in some area. So I'm going to talk about this from the aspect of, I believe Apple, the company Apple, the iPhone maker, they have little tracking devices you can easily hide on your vehicle and literally tell where the vehicle has gone. Because this driver had an entire phone in his vehicle that was, I suppose, hidden, or the passenger did not see it. So he was able to use that in terms of tracking his phone, let the authorities know, and that's how they found the car. But listen to what happened, because this is the gist of the story and why a lot of folks are getting carjacked. 74-year-old driver from Troy, Michigan, told officers that he had been parked on Old Woodward Avenue north of Hamilton Road when someone opened his driver's door and started attacking him. So obviously there's a few issues lessons we need to learn in this. Number one, when you are parked in your vehicle, keep your damn doors locked. That doesn't even necessarily only apply to us rideshare drivers. If you're sitting in the car, hell, let me make sure my damn door is locked right now. If you're sitting in a vehicle and you're parked, this is a first step of prevention from somebody getting to your ass. Lock your damn doors. But next, obviously, pay attention to where you're parked. Park in well-lit locations. This happened at 11:35 in the evening. Once again, I've said this in many videos. For drivers who drive during the wee hours of the morning, understand that increases your likelihood of encountering nefarious characters. It's almost always in the wee hours of the morning. Most of the stories I cover, and for you folks who follow me, you know I cover a hell of a lot of stories, it's generally folks who are out after hours. 74 years of age. Folks, for senior citizens, this is not a good profession to supplement, a low Social Security payment or, needing some excess income. I would not encourage any elderly individual to engage in ride sharing, certainly not in the wee hours of the morning. At that age, 74 years of age, you just can't be out here dealing with these crazy ass folks trying to take your car, trying to take your money, or even trying to take your life. I did stories about a driver that came up missing down south. I did a story about a 74-year-old Lyft driver, another 74-year-old guy down in Florida that came up missing. They found him dead. For the elderly driver, this is not it, folks. This is not it. Even in some of the smaller towns, you just make you make an easy victim, which is why I've often stated that you should be armed with every passenger on every trip every damn time. I strongly believe that. I understand it is not part of the terms of service. Uber and Lyft want us driving unarmed. I'm just sick of doing stories in regards to drivers either being carjacked, getting their ass beat while driving, or even being killed. There's a lot of stories out there like that. So this is not something that you can feel confident would never happen to you. It's happening all over the country in various markets, certainly folks driving after hours. But that's what we wanted to talk about here today is, do you have some sort of tracking device on your vehicle? I would highly encourage it. I do not, but this is something that really is making me reconsider that as well. Like I stated, the little Apple tracking devices, they're very small. They can be hidden anywhere on your vehicle, and they would easily allow you to track where the vehicle is going, notify authorities, and help regain control of your vehicle in a timely manner. Because like I stated earlier in the video, even if you are okay, even if you are unharmed, you are losing your livelihood by having them take your vehicle. Obviously, there is insurance and things like that, but that stuff takes time. That doesn't happen right away, and you're losing income the moment you lose your vehicle. So the quicker they can recover your vehicle, the quicker you can be back making money. So a cheap Apple tag or whatever they call those things or something like that, in the comments, folks, let me know, let us know, let new drivers know in regards to tracking devices, things you can put in the car. This is a really good tip in my humble opinion, because a lot of drivers don't think about this. A lot of drivers do not expect to get carjacked when we're out here earning a living. But this shit is happening. It's happening quite often. So don't ever feel like you are immune to this happening to you. Nevertheless, it is your boy Tim with another ride sharing video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next.